Before my best friend Amber Flores married a billionaire Cole Harrington, she came to me for a pre-marital medical exam. I found out she had HIV because of patient privacy laws, and because she told me Cole didn't care about her diagnosis. I didn't say a word to him. Then he got infected. And she went online, crying to blame me. If Lauren Bishop hadn't conveniently forgotten to tell us the results, my husband never would have gotten HIV. This is all on her. Even my own boyfriend Kyle Dawson jumped in to twist the knife. This isn't the first time Lauren's done something like this to Amber. Amber got HIV because Lauren used a dirty needle, one that had already been used on an HIV-positive patient when she drew her blood. I couldn't defend myself. To escape the cyberbullying, I had to move with my parents to another city. But Cole, furious and out of his mind, drove a pickup truck into us and killed my whole family. He got the death penalty. And Amber conveniently inherited everything he owned. She and Kyle lived like royalty on his money. Then I opened my eyes, and I was back on the day she came to me for that pre-marital exam. Lauren, just draw my blood already. Cole and I are on our way to get our marriage license. I saw Amber Flores stick out her arm, and my whole body froze. I realized instantly I'd been given a second chance. "Lauren, you better do a thorough job," said Cole. "The only reason we drove all this way is because Amber trusts you." Cole came from a family worth hundreds of millions. He had strict standards for a partner, no prior live-in relationships, period. Amber had played the innocent sweetheart for over 6 months just to get him to agree to marry her. In my past life, when Cole said that, I was so touched. I really thought Amber cared about me like a sister. But the truth was, she dragged me into this whole mess just so she could pin the billionaire's HIV infection on me. I shut that down immediately. "You just ate. You need to fast before a blood draw. Go do the other tests first." Soon as I said that, my boyfriend Kyle ran over. "Come on, don't be so strict. Amber and Cole are in a hurry. Can't you make an exception, Lauren? Just run the blood work. You'll get the results sooner anyway." Seeing his face made my hatred boil over. I still remembered, clear as day, the moment before I died. He walked up to me, stepped on my head, and said, "Lauren, do you regret not telling Cole the truth now? Doesn't even matter if you did. Say you told him Amber has HIV and blew her shot at marrying a billionaire. We would have sued you for violating patient privacy. You'd be just as fucked. So go ahead, die." This time around, I was going to make sure they all paid. I swallowed my rage and looked at Cole. "If I run the blood work now, the results might be inaccurate. You came all this way, Mr. Harrington. You wouldn't want that, would you?" Cole nodded seriously. "Amber, Lauren's right. Let's finish the other tests first." Once they walked off, I texted Dr. Weiss. I quit, then I took a breath, but Kyle was still hovering. "Why are you staring at me? Don't you have work?" He gave me that warm, easy smile that now made my blood run cold. "I took the day off. Thought I'd keep you company." He said he was keeping me company, but he followed me even to the bathroom. He was making sure I didn't run, didn't ruin their filthy little scheme. Finally, noon came. Amber and Cole rushed back in. "Lauren, draw my blood now. I'm starving." I faked a dizzy spell. "Sorry, Amber, I skipped breakfast and now I'm lightheaded. I can't draw blood. How about I have someone else do it?" No, 2 voices at once. I looked at Amber and Kyle, confused. "Huh!" Kyle quickly put his arm around me. "Lauren, Amber came all this way because she trusts you. You're not really going to let her down, are you?" Trust. I almost laughed. That word got me killed. Because I trusted Amber, I didn't tell Cole she had HIV, and what did she do? After she gave him the virus, she screamed to the world that I ruined her. If Lauren had told us the results that day, I would have broken up with my husband. I love him so much. I would never have let him get infected. This is all Lauren's fault. She wanted to destroy all of us. Kyle, the one I'd been with for years, he took her side. This isn't the first time Lauren hurt Amber. The only reason Amber has HIV is because Lauren used a dirty needle on her. With his testimony, my protests didn't mean a thing. No one believed me. The hospital fired me. My house was set on fire. I had to move my family to another city just to survive. But Cole, egged on by Amber, smashed a pickup truck into us and killed everyone I loved. After I died, I watched Amber move into Cole's mansion with Kyle. That's when I finally understood. They'd been sleeping together behind my back the whole time. I snapped back to the present and coldly pushed Kyle off me. If Amber really trusts me, I should be at my best. It's lunchtime. I need to eat. "I have a granola bar." Amber pulled one from her purse, nervous I'd leave. I didn't take it. Her face fell. "Tell you what," Cole said. "Since we're getting married today, let me take you both out to eat." That was exactly what I was waiting for. I insisted, so Cole drove us to a restaurant called the Rustic Fork. The hostess spotted Amber and smiled. Amber, welcome back. Where's your boyfriend today? Cole shot Amber a confused look. Amber panicked. What's wrong with you? My boyfriend is right here. Shoved her. What? This is my first time here. You've got the wrong person. The hostess just apologized over and over. I almost laughed out loud. I'd picked this place because Amber used to come here all the time with her ex. But that wasn't enough. I pulled out my phone and sent an anonymous text to that ex, Travis McGee. He still didn't know she'd given him HIV after the food came. Travis spotted Amber from the entrance and his face went dark. Amber, what's wrong? Cole leaned in. Amber ducked her head into her arms and faked a stomach cramp. Babe, I think my period just started. Can you run to the drugstore and grab me some painkillers? I pulled ibuprofen from my bag. I've got some on me. Glared at me, pure venom in her eyes, but she forced a smile. Thanks, Lauren, but ibuprofen doesn't work for me. I need naproxen. Then she turned on the charm for Cole. Please, babe, you said you'd love me and take care of me forever. All right, I'll be right back. Cole grabbed his keys and walked out. And that's when Travis locked onto Amber. He stormed over with a knife. Amber Flores, you bitch, you gave me HIV. Amber hid behind Kyle, but she still tried to bluff. You're insane. I don't have HIV, so I couldn't have given it to you. Ask Kyle, he works at the hospital. Kyle raised his hand. That's right, I swear Amber does not have HIV. Then why are you hiding? Travis had a reputation. He was the bully, not the victim. When Amber dumped him, he only let her go after she paid him thousands in severance. After I texted him, he got tested immediately. The results came back positive. He grabbed a knife and came straight here. Amber knew she was in trouble. You've been with a ton of women. How do you know it was me? And if I actually had HIV, why would my boyfriend want to marry me? Use your head. Travis was past reason. He swung the knife. It came down right on Kyle's shoulder. Blood sprayed across Amber's face. Travis froze, saw the mess, dropped the knife, and ran. The hostess called 911. I watched Kyle lying there, barely alive, and felt nothing but disappointment. Lucky bastard. Why didn't he just die? Cole rushed to the hospital. Amber threw herself into his arms, sobbing. It's my fault, Cole. Kyle took a knife for me. He almost died because of me. The hell happened? Cole demanded. The hostess had come with them. That guy said Miss Flores gave him HIV. That's why he attacked. Cole's eyes went wide. He shoved Amber away. You have HIV. You told me you were a virgin, cried Harder. Of course I don't have it, Cole. That man is lying. He asked me out 1,000,000 times and I turned him down every single time. He must have heard I'm getting married and made up this story to hurt me. I really had HIV. Wouldn't you find out as soon as Lauren does my blood work? She looked so pitiful that Cole relaxed a little. You're right. If you were infected, you'd probably be in a hurry to pass it to me. I watched them coo at each other and thought, Cole is an idiot. But Amber's lie was about to fall apart. I pulled her aside, all fake concern. Amber, you have to help Kyle. He's lost too much blood. The hospital is out of type B. You're the only one of us who matches. A nurse stepped forward. Miss Flores, for the patient's safety, please come with me for a blood screening. No, I can't. Amber's face went white. She didn't hesitate. Everyone stared. Even Cole frowned. I swallowed my satisfaction and looked confused. Amber, you won't do a blood test. Is it because you really have HIV? No way. Stammered, then forced herself to sound steady. I can't stand the sight of blood. I'll pass out. Phobia, I almost laughed out loud. Amber, Kyle took a knife for you. You're not going to let him die because you don't like looking at blood, are you? Even Cole thought that was weak. Just close your eyes, Amber. Nothing is more important than saving a life. Was about to cry. She knew a blood test would expose her HIV, but she couldn't refuse without looking guilty. Then Travis walked back in, dragging his younger brother. Brother is type B, take his blood. Everyone froze. Cole lunged at him. You're the one who did this. How dare you show up here? What, you think I'm being nice? I had set this whole thing in motion, but even I didn't expect Travis to come back. I lost my head back at the restaurant, Travis said, looking almost sorry. If Kyle dies, I'm a murderer. If I save him, maybe I'm not one yet. I just want to make it right. Then he glanced at Amber, who was cowering in the corner. She shrieked. Get out of here. I don't trust you. You just want to hurt us more. Travis spoke calmly. I'm not going to hurt you. I lied about the HIV. I was just angry you were getting married, so I wanted to scare you. I didn't understand why Travis had flipped, but Amber looked just as confused as I was. The doctor was already calling for blood. No time to argue. Travis pushed his brother into the donation room and pulled out his phone. A second later, Amber's phone buzzed with a text. They looked at each other. Then they both started typing furiously. I figured it out. Travis had HIV because of Amber, but he didn't want to go to prison and he didn't want to die miserable, so he found his angle, blackmail. He'd keep her secret in exchange for something. If Amber married Cole and got his money, she could fund a comfortable life for both of them. Even if they were sick, then the nurse dropped a bombshell. Doctor, Kyle Dawson has HIV. I wasn't surprised. Kyle and Amber had been sleeping together, so of course he had it too. But everyone else's faces were a mess of shock and confusion. Travis shot Amber a look like, "Didn't know you were banging your best friend's boyfriend too, huh?" Cole turned between me and Amber. "You too," jumped in fast. "I'm sorry." I've known about Kyle's HIV for a while, but I didn't want to embarrass him by telling anyone. That's why I didn't want to give blood earlier. I was scared I might have caught it. Cole bought it. "You're so sweet, Amber. You risked getting infected just to protect his feelings." I laughed coldly. "You knew and you didn't tell me. I'm supposed to be your best friend. Didn't it occur to you that I might get HIV from Kyle?" Amber's eyes darted. "Kyle always said you two never lived together." "I thought you already knew. But to be safe, you should get tested." "I will," I said. "You're coming with me, though. HIV spreads through blood, sex, and childbirth. But we hang out all the time. Bumps and scrapes happen. Better we both get checked." I turned to Cole. "Don't you agree, Mr. Harrington?" Before Cole could answer, Amber cut in. "Let's wait for the pre-marital exam. Right now, Kyle is the priority. He should be waking up." Just then, the doctor said we could see Kyle. He was pale but alert. Cole didn't waste time. "Kyle, I'm sorry about your diagnosis. You saved Amber, so I'll make sure you get the best care. But for her safety, I don't want you seeing her anymore." Kyle's face went even whiter. His secret, kept for so long, was just thrown out in the open. Amber fake wiped a tear. "Don't worry, Kyle. Cole and I will cover your treatment. Just focus on resting." Kyle relaxed a little. Then he turned to me with fake tenderness. "Lauren, I know you won't leave me because of this." "No." I didn't hesitate. "I absolutely will. You hid HIV from me and still wanted to marry me. That's evil. We're done." Kyle squeezed out a couple of tears. "Lauren, if you hadn't demanded some insane, expensive ring, I never would have been forced to sell my plasma. That's how I got HIV, because I was killing myself trying to afford you. And now you're just dumping me. What the hell is wrong with you?" I had to admire his talent for spinning lies. We dated 2 years. Never once did I ask for a ring. And he didn't get HIV from selling plasma. He got it from screwing Amber. But right then, everyone turned on me. Amber piled on. "Lauren, how can you be so heartless? Doesn't your relationship mean more than a disease?" Cole climbed onto his moral high horse. "You can't handle hardship. You're shallow and selfish. Good thing Amber isn't cold like you." I looked at him. "So if Amber had HIV, would you call off the wedding? If she gave it to you, would you stay with her through sickness and health?" Cole's face changed. Amber slapped me across the face. "Stop trying to drive a wedge between us. Neither of us would abandon the other over HIV. You think you can look down on what we have." Cole puffed out his chest. "She's right, our love is stronger than a virus, and I have money. Even if I got HIV, I could fund a research team to cure it." Seeing him so confident, I decided to help them along. "Then why bother with the premarital exam? Go get your marriage license right now." "You talk big, but you don't really trust her. If you did, you wouldn't need an exam. Go ahead. Prove me wrong, unless you're a coward." Cole's temper flared. "Fine, I'll show you who's in charge." Was practically giddy, but she pretended to hesitate. "Cole, let's wait for the exam. I don't want any doubts between us." Then she glared at me. "Lauren, if you want me to forgive you for that slap, you'll do my blood work right now." "You forgot you hit me first?" I laughed, peeling off my white coat. "I refuse." "Then I'll report you to Dr. Weiss." "Go ahead." I ripped off my hospital ID. "I already quit." "You," Amber was speechless. I smiled. "What's wrong?" "Afraid Cole won't marry you without a clean test result." "I told you, marrying into a rich family isn't easy. A guy like Cole Harrington, worth billions, he's gonna want a prenup and a full medical workup. Love, please, money's the only thing that matters." Cole grabbed Amber's wrist and stormed out. "Who says I'm scared? We're going to the county clerk's office, right now." An hour later, I got a text from Cole with a photo of their marriage certificate. I sent back a congrats emoji. "Congrats. Now your fortune has 3 owners." Cole replied with a question mark. I didn't bother explaining. I left the hospital and went home. A week later, Dr. Weiss called. "Lauren, before you quit, did you ever draw Amber Flores' blood?" My stomach dropped. "No, she wanted a premarital exam that day, but I refused." "About earlier?" "Earlier, I hesitated. I'd known Amber for years. I honestly couldn't remember." Dr. Weiss didn't wait. "Amber and her husband both have HIV. Now Amber is swearing that you used a contaminated needle on her, and that's how she got infected." It's all over the internet. Go look. I checked online. Sure enough, Amber had posted a long manifesto. She even included a blood test report with my name signed at the bottom. Date from a month ago. I knew for a fact I hadn't drawn her blood that day. The report was fake. And I knew exactly who forged it, Kyle. On cue, he posted his own statement. Lauren Bishop and I were a couple. She forced me to sell blood plasma so she could get an expensive engagement ring. Under her careless work, I contracted HIV. After she got the ring, she dumped me. Now she's jealous that her best friend Amber married a billionaire, so she gave Amber HIV too. Please help us. We didn't ask for this. It's all Lauren's fault. Same as before, the internet exploded. Vile messages flooded in, cursing me and my family. Then Cole called. You fucking bitch, he screamed. So that's why you pushed me to get married. You already knew Amber had HIV and wanted her to give it to me. You're sick. I played innocent. I didn't know she had HIV. If I wanted to hurt you, why would I keep pushing for a blood test that day? Amber was the one who refused every time, first hemophobia, then waiting for Kyle. Didn't you ever doubt her? Cole wasn't listening. Shut the fuck up. If you hadn't infected her, you wouldn't have this. I'm coming over right now and I'm going to kill you. Cole, if you kill me, you'll be playing right into their hands. He paused. What do you mean? The truth is, Amber was never a virgin. She's been sleeping around for years. She got HIV, passed it to Travis and Kyle, and she schemed to marry you for your money. Bullshit. You can find out easily. Hire a professional hypnotist. Have them hypnotize Kyle at the hospital. He'll tell you everything. If you're worried I'll run, I'll go to the hospital right now. Cole thought about it. Fine, I'm on my way. One more thing, I said. Don't tell Amber. Didn't answer, but I knew he'd listen. 30 minutes later, I walked into Kyle's hospital room. He smirked at me. How does it feel? Don't know what to do now, so you came crawling back to beg. I smiled. Cyberbullying, I don't care about that. You should worry about yourself. Happy with your HIV? I'll still outlive you. Then he saw Cole walking behind me. His face dropped. Mr. Harrington. What are you doing here? Cole didn't answer. He nodded to his security guards, who grabbed Kyle's shoulders. Kyle panicked. Mr. Harrington, what's going on? Lauren gave you HIV. Why are you coming after me? Cole ignored him and waved at the hypnotist. Start. The hypnotist swung a pocket watch in front of Kyle's face. You're getting very tired. Kyle's eyes closed. The hypnotist nodded at Cole. You can ask now. Cole's voice was low. Kyle, how did you get HIV? Amber gave it to me. Cole's jaw tightened. How did Amber get HIV? What's your real plan? Kyle spoke mechanically. Amber's a party girl. She plays around a lot. I don't even know when she got it. When I found out I had it, I wanted to kill her. But that wasn't gonna keep me alive. Amber said if we had enough money, like stupid money, we could live longer, even with HIV. So you went after me. Kyle smiled in his trance. If you hadn't pushed for that premarital exam, none of this would have been necessary. The only way to get your money is for you to die. So here's the plan. Make you so pissed at Lauren that you kill her, then you go to prison. Simple. She's your girlfriend. Why would you hurt her too? Girlfriend, please, she wouldn't even sleep with me. Said we had to wait until marriage like some kind of saint. Truth is, she thought I wasn't good enough and was waiting for someone richer. Hearing that, I almost laughed. Good thing I never moved in with him, or I'd be HIV positive right now. I looked at Cole. Now you know the truth. Cole slapped Kyle across the face. Twice, still furious, he picked up a fruit knife, and then a scream came from the doorway. Amber burst in. Cole, what are you doing? Why are you holding a knife to Kyle? Our enemy is Lauren. If you're going to hurt anyone, hurt her. Did the HIV rot your brain? Kill Lauren now. If you don't, you're a gutless coward. I'll never respect you again. She thought she was manipulating him, but Cole turned and walked toward her. Then in her stunned silence, he stabbed her repeatedly until she waste-viscerated. Even with a second chance at life, I was frozen by the sight. Amber's screams woke Kyle from hypnosis. He saw what happened and went completely silent. He didn't dare say a word. Cole looked at him. I'm not going to kill you. I'm going to keep you alive for experiments. The day I find a cure for HIV, I'll send you to hell. Then Cole called 911 himself. I don't know if it was his money that got Amber's parents to sign a letter of forgiveness, but with good behavior in prison, Cole was released early, after only 6 months. Once he got out, he took control of Kyle. He didn't forget about Travis either. He brought them both to his private medical research facility. They were tortured for years. A living hell. Every day they begged Cole to kill them. Cole just smiled. I haven't invented a cure for HIV yet. You can't die. I need to keep you alive. Took 10 years before they finally stopped breathing. As for Cole, he spent every penny he had fighting his own HIV. He couldn't beat it. 5 years later, the disease took him too. I left the country early for a fellowship abroad. When I came back, accomplished and respected, the first thing I did was return to my old college. I started giving workshops on HIV prevention for the students, for anyone who would listen.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you won't miss the next one.